Hi everyone! If you want to be a smarter trader, welcome to my channel. I came back with another video and another explanation of the special features of my strategy. These features are in all the strategies that I have presented to you, all my VIP strategies and also my other strategies. If you want to support my channel to make more videos and to give me energy, please subscribe to my channel and like the video. And if you have any questions, ask me in the comment section. If you are interested to having the access of my VIP strategies or my other strategies, or if you want me to code your own strategy, contact me in my Telegram. And also, if you want me to review a YouTube video, send me that video in my Telegram, and my Telegram link is in description below this video. Some of you guys asked me, did you consider the commission or not? Okay, let me show you in these settings. You see the commission is set at 0.4% and we consider the commission as you can see. And also I used bar magnifier and it is only active for friends who have a premium account. And we enter to this strategy with $1,000. That is our default setting. This strategy identified several trend lines. This one here and this trend line and also this one. Because this trend line breakout was not valid and we didn't have a standard breakout here, it didn't take short position here for us. The types of different trend lines are clear as you can see in the chart. In this part we have a breakout, but because it is a fake breakout and it's not valid, it didn't take the position. Okay, let me tell you which strategy options I want to talk about today. The first option in the strategy that I'm gonna explain is order size. And how can this option help us in our trades and how does it work? In every positions that we enter, first of all, we define a leverage in our exchange. You specify a leverage for each currency according to types of behavior it has and what time frame you choose. For example, if you want to work with Solana or BTC, you choose 50 for leverage. But it doesn't mean that when you choose 50 for leverage, all your positions will be entered with 50 leverage. It doesn't mean that. This number shows the maximum amount of leverage. So the strategy is allowed to use the maximum of 50 leverage. And it doesn't happen so much. And the strategy doesn't come even close to this leverage most of the times. But when you fix 50 for leverage in your exchange, you put 50 also here. That means the strategy can have the maximum of 50 for leverage. The next option we have here in the setting is risk of all money. For example, if we choose 1% for this and all the money we invest in this strategy is $1,000, so each of our stop should take only 1% of our total money. Each stop must lose only $10. If you look at the list of trade, you can see exactly here that each of our stop lost $10 plus the commission we have to pay. Here, the size of position is chosen in such a way that if we enter this position and then we stop, we only lose 1% of all our money we invested. Now let's see which size is taken for this position. Here it entered the position with 40 Solana. You can also see here, it means the size of our position is 40 Solana. Our entry price for this long position was at 23.566. Okay, let's calculate this. 23.566 multiplies to 40.067 equals to this. Okay, with $944, it has entered this position, then stopped and lost 1% of our money. Here in this position, the strategy didn't use leverage at all. You had $1,000 and the strategy entered the position at $944 to risk 1% of our money. If you're gonna take more risk and you wanna risk 5% instead of 1%, it means that if you stop, you lose 5% of all your money. That was $1,000. Okay, 5% of all your money, then you will have minus $53.87 loss. It had $50 loss because of this 5% risk, and we also lost almost $4 for commission. Let's see what numbers it took for this position. It had interlined with 200 souls at the price of 23.566. Let's do the math here. 23.566 multiplies to 200.336. Well, it entered the position with $4,721. How much was our initial investment? It was $1,000. This number divided to $1,000. It means the strategy used 4.7 leverage and used your money with this leverage for this position. In fact, it's not like that to say every position that the strategy takes will be entered for us with a leverage of 50. It doesn't work like that, don't be mistaken. The amount of leverage is a fixed number that you specify in the exchange and in the strategy. The strategy decides what size should be taken to enter a position. Here in this position, the strategy recognized that it must use 4.7 leverage and it had the permission to enter the position. If you choose 2 and don't allow the strategy to use more than 2 leverage, so you can see the position size is 84 here. 84.868 contracts multiplies to 23.566 equals to $1,999. You had $1,000 and the strategy entered the position with $2,000. It used 2 for leverage. Because you didn't allow the strategy to use more than 2 for leverage. You can set 20 for leverage in the strategy and also set 20 for leverage in your exchange and let the strategy to calculate the position size itself. Along with that, you can decide what percentage of risk for all your money should be taken and how much you want to risk in each position. This amount that you choose here for risk of all your money will affect on your final profit. For example, if we have 1% risk in our positions, then our net profit will be 40%. If we choose 15% risk instead of 1% risk, our net profit will change to 595%. But of course, you need to pay attention to this part as well. This high percentage of drawdown can lose your money. More risk means more net profit for us and also more drawdown. All of these numbers will increase. This was all about order size, one of the most important part of our strategies. I always recommend my friends to use reasonable risks and take low-risk trades. The other option that we have in our strategy is compounding. Compounding adds extra profit to any strategy that is using it. It means that every position that makes a profit, it applies that amount of profit to the next position and then risks 4% of it. I mean the total of initial investment plus the net profit gained until now. When compounding is inactive and we turn it off, then we will risk only 4% of our $1,000. But when we take compounding and turn it on, it will risk 4% of our initial investment plus our net profit. And when the numbers of trades increase, it shows its effect and the result will be more clear. This section is called active order size, and it's one of the most important part of our strategy. You can consider this amount of risk according to the distance you have from the stop. No matter how long the stop distance is, you will have the same 1% risk for each position. For example, if you take a look at list of trade and turn off compounding, you will risk 1% of your $1,000. And if you risk 1% of your investment, if your stop distance change, then you will still have the same 1% risk. Here, if we change stop loss ATR from 1.9 to 2.2 and increase the distance here, and the stop moves lower than its previous point, again we will lose $10. Again, if we increase this number and stop moves lower, you will also see just $10 loss. That is 1% risk of your initial investment that you choose here. If you want to have this strategy or you want to have the access of my other coded strategies, contact me in my Telegram. I will be happy if I can help you. Thanks for watching. Have a good time.